Hey, yo, before I even begin, fellas, if these retarded fucks have a problem with us, with not just us MGTOWs, but anybody bringing issues like this to the forefront to help guide men through these type of situations, they have a problem with us talking about stories like this in order for men to avoid these certain types of situations. They have a problem with us speaking up on these type of issues. Then look at them no different than these retarded fucks enabling the fucking problem. Nope. They are enablers. And if they are enablers, then they're part of the problem. Why the fuck do they want us to ignore these issues? And for what? To let the retarded fuck shit continue? They can all go fuck themselves. And what's more, they got all this energy for us, but no energy for that other side. And I mean, think about it. If you got women on social media always pointing out each and every time that men fuck up, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to have men like us on social media pointing out each and every time women be fucking up. But wait a second. They don't have smoke for them, but they got a lot of smoke for us. And as Uncle JD also stated, all that one-sided correctness bullshit is for suckers. Nobody's trying to hear it. If you're quiet about one side, stay your retarded fuck-ass quiet about the other. And don't worry, fellas. I'm going to digress right here because I can speak on this further down the road. But that being said, yep, it's me again. They hate us. This is why they stay giving a fuck about us at the same time. As always, I am your host, J.D. Miles. The MGTOWs they love to hate, even the ones that claim everybody loves to hate them, loves to hate MGTOW at the same time as always, which is why retarded fucks keep us relevant to this very day, and I'm back again. Fellas, in this video right here, this right here is going to prove 2 points that I always make. The first point is these women are getting too bold and too comfortable to the point to where they believe that they are invincible. Nothing can stop them, especially in a situation like this. They're getting so comfortable and so bold, they feel like they could do whatever they want to men, and men can't do nothing back. And for some of these, and let's be upfront and real here. Just because you are a woman does not mean you are exempt from the same accord that men have to follow. If men need to keep their hands to themselves, women should also keep their hands to themselves. And anyone who has a problem with that can eat a dick. Because the same ones who got a problem with that are the same ones enabling their bullshit. But here's the second thing that's going to be proven, in which I made a video not too long ago, or shall I say a while back. Record everything. Because say for instance, if something happens and the police gets involved It's your story versus her story. And by the end of the day, whose story the police is going to believe? Okay then. And if a picture is worth 1,000 words, how much is a video worth? 1,000,000 words? Or how about 1,000,000,000 words? But both points I made is going to be proven in this video. And before I begin, shout out to Anton Daniels. And yes, you retarded fuck, I am reacting to an Anton Daniels video. Got a problem? Fuck your feelings. But nevertheless, I'll leave the full video in the comment section. Go check it out. But enough of me talking. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Nobody's touching you. You're putting your hands on me. Get your hands on me.
No.
Get your hands on me.
No.
Get your hands on me. Everybody's touching you.
I'm trying to get past you.
Bye.
First off, she's claiming that he's touching her. But from what we are seeing, he's putting his hands up in a barrier formation. He got his hands up like a barrier, trying to keep you from touching him. And what's more, she's the one touching him, but she's the one crying about he's touching her. Oh, that's right. Look at the title at the top, everybody. I learned a long time ago, they play victim and be the culprit. I'm already done with 2026 self. So basically, she wants to be both the culprit and the victim at the same time. However, because he's recording the interaction, everything she's claiming he's doing to her is completely contradictory. Because she's the one touching him, but she's the one claiming that he's touching her. But in the end, his camera completely contradicts her claims. But let's continue.
Let me get my shit, bro.
Get your shit.
You should have thrown my shit around.
Get your shit. Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
No.
Stop touching me.
No.
Stop touching me.
I'm trying to get my stuff.
You are touching him. And it's clear, and judging by the video, it's clear as day that you are touching him, ma'am. So why is she crying about him touching you? Again, fellas, record.
Well, get it. It's right there. It's right there. Get it. It's right there.
Move.
Get it. I'm not touching you. Stop touching me.
No. Now, grab me by my...
Stop touching me.
No. I'm telling you.
Stop touching.
Oh yeah, he's touching you, while at the same time, you're completely holding his hand.
Go on, bro.
Stop touching me. You're pressing up against the pregnant woman.
Stop trying to get my stuff. Go on.
Stop touching me.
Really? Because you're the one antagonizing him while pregnant. It seems that she don't give a damn about her pregnancy, especially if she's putting herself in that position. But need I say more? Let's continue.
Bro, get off of my shit, bro.
Stop touching me.
No. You're being weird as fuck. Get the fuck down.
Stop touching me.
Fuck up. Bro,
Touch me again.
go ahead.
I'll see who's
Go ahead. I am. I know when it's one good time for you to hit me and it's on camera. Watch this motherfucker garage in here. I don't give a damn. Get some of it out you.
Up, and she just hit him. She just hit him. Now what would happen if he turned right back around and wrap her side the head? Oh no, the retarded fuss better not cry, bitch, and complain either. Because it's just like all the other videos we've been seeing. You see, as I stated, these women are getting too comfortable and too bold out here. They want to act like men, putting their hands on men. But at the moment those same men turn right back around and wrap them up in their shit, oh, now all of a sudden they no longer want to be bold anymore. Now all of a sudden they now want to become feminine again. Is Uncle JD lying about that shit? Hell no. They want to put hands on a man, but when a man put hands back on them, now all of a sudden they want to be back feminine again. And I bet you, the same ones doing that shit will be the same ones crying about how they being unprotected. These women are going to learn they can't play both sides of the fence. You can't act both masculine and feminine at the same time. Pick a side and stick to it.
Yo, listen.
Oh, but you MGTOWs, all y'all do is find articles about these women. You goddamn right, and this is why. Oh, but you MGTOWs always talk about women. Why can't you go your own way? This is fucking why. And going your own way is also helping others. Oh, that's a part the retarded fucks don't think and take into consideration. And by us MGTOWs being quiet on matters like this and letting the problem continue on, then we are doing a whole lot of men a complete disservice. That's why we still talk about them. And we all know damn sure know you ain't gonna talk about it. They ain't gonna talk about it. No, fellas. They would rather enable these fucking women out here to do shit like this. No. If it's okay for these retarded fucks to stay quiet when they got women on social media correcting men, then they need to have several seats and shut their retarded, hypocritical ass up forever when we talk about when women fuck up. Plain and simple, simple and plain. And if they got a problem with Uncle JD is saying, I'm right here. Got a problem? Let's solve it. And as I stated, I ain't fucking around in 2026. That's for damn sure. Let's continue.
This woman needs to be thrown in jail, locked up, and she needs to really sit down, and she needs to be have charges pressed against her to the fullest extent of the law. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to break this down into 3 different segments. The first reason why.
Yeah, break it down. Break it down for these slow, retarded fucks over here that wants to cape and pander for women like this. They're going to learn. These simp panda bears, Captain Saber hoes, are going to learn. You can't save them all. You cannot save them all. You can only save the ones you can.
Is because now that we've advocated for equal and now that we've been having a conversation about what equal looks like, I think that if this was a man putting his hands on a woman in any capacity, in any shape or form, I mean, if he would have pushed her, And I'm talking about, relationships that we identify as abusive, right? Because this relationship is abusive. And we don't ever really get an opportunity to see it from the lens of the guy, right? A lot of times we see women and they go and they, after the fact, they record it. They do a recording of what they look like. They do a recording of how they got into the situation. They show their bruises. We don't know if they got the bruises from the guy or if they, doing a little bit more. We don't know if they put no makeup on. We don't know anything, but we know that women have largely made accusations against men. Some true, some not so much true. Some of them because they want to get back at the guy. Some of them because they're just angry at the situation. But we know that they do it, and we know that it is something that is popularized and in the culture, right? So we got to hold women to the same standard that we hold men to, because nobody should put their hands on nobody. That's not rocket science. Nobody should be putting their hands on anybody. And so...
Exactly. Everybody needs to keep their goddamn hands to their motherfucking self. Men and women. And no, ladies, as Uncle JD stated, just because you are a woman and men should not put their hands on you, that doesn't neither excuse nor exempt you from putting your hands on a man. I'll say this again. Just because you're a woman, that does not mean that it is okay for you to put your hands on a man. And as Uncle JD also stated, you women, if you women put your hands on the wrong man and he turns around and he turns around and he turns around and hit you back, don't go jumping back into your feminine phase. You want to act like a man around a man, and you believe that you could do that shit while at the same time still remain feminine. Nope. Once you put your hands on a man, he ain't looking at a woman anymore. He's looking at a man. And I mean the wrong man. Yes, you got men that will walk away. And if you continue on pursuing them after he walked away, that shit's on you. But yeah, you got men that will walk away from situations like this. But keep in mind, you do that shit to the wrong man, then yes, there will be consequences. Because as I stated before, you don't know what these men are capable of. Yet you're going around trying to act like you could run with the big dogs. You could stomp with the big dogs. Until a big dog showed you just how little you are. Keep your hands to yourself. Let's continue.
Men largely go, they don't get the same love, they don't get the same attention, and I get it, right? We men. So we don't hold women to the same standard that we hold men because we men. We're the stronger ones. We, don't get hurt as easily. We have feelings just like everybody else, but we kind of sweep a lot of stuff under the rug because we're just expected to take it. And I'm cool with that, right? You got to deal with the consequences and the circumstances, but I think that we live in a different generation. And in this generation, women have said that they are on the same level as men. And so I believe that they should get the same consequences. No lighter standard, no passes, because you know what's going to happen? If he don't go back, and this is not the first time that this has happened, and that's the part two of this that I want to say. If you think that this is the first time that this didn't happen and she just going crazy because she's pregnant, you're crazy. She's been doing this for a long time. She's been getting away with it for a long time. And I wouldn't even be surprised if he didn't been locked up and sent to jail, then been held accountable over certain things that had happened. I just wouldn't be surprised that that didn't happen before because I've seen it play out too many times in relationships. I've seen too many coaching calls where guys have called me, yo, Anton, or text me and said, Anton, I need an emergency conversation because I'm trying to figure out how to handle this situation.
And he ain't lying either. Anton Daniels ain't lying about that shit neither. In fact, this happened back when I was in high school. And yeah, the shit turned tragic too. They had two students. And you had two students here. And let's just say this. She constantly fucked with this dude. Constantly. He don't want to be bothered with her. And it's been happening throughout high school, all the way past our graduation and everything else. We are now all adults now. And get this, she's still fucking with this dude. He don't want nothing to do with her. And as Uncle JD stated, everybody has a boiling point. Everybody has a boiling point. And how long will it take before that pot boils over? How long are you going to continue to keep pressure on a branch until it snaps? One year after our graduation, and sure enough, she's still fucking with this dude. Still trying to come at him like she's a goddamn man. And this is what Uncle JD means when I say they will do that shit to the wrong man. The final straw is when she decided to escalate the shit and come at him with a knife. I mean, she got about 4 good slashes in. But in the end, it took 2 gunshots. It took 2 gunshots for her to go see Jesus. Let's just say it like that. And let's just say when the police arrested him, he had that look of no regret. And I know what you're saying, but JD, is he facing a murder charge? No, because here's why it wasn't a murder charge, but a self-defense. She went to his residence, came into his yard, threatening him with a knife. And then she attacked him with a knife. Fearing for his life, he ended up shooting and killing her. before she could do any more bodily harm. In the end, it was self-defense. There's a reason why there's a reason why there's that song called "Girls, You Can't Do What the Guys Do and Still Be a Lady." And yes, her sister and her mother tried to paint her as a victim, even though she went over there to his house to try to start shit. How can your daughter be a victim when not only she constantly harassed this dude, but she's been doing it all throughout high school? It's beyond me. Again, they getting too comfortable and too bold. But let something happen to them, those will be the same women crying, bitching, and complaining about how they're not being protected. No one's protecting them. Uncle JD says this: protection from what? Their stupidity? Protection from what? Their idea that they can act like a man and then completely switch to being feminine? When they confront a man, put their hands on a man, and a man turns around, put their hands back on them? Fuck out of here. But I'm going to stop this video right here, man. Again, shout out to Anton Daniels. If y'all want to watch his video in its entirety, I'll leave the link to his full video in the comment section. Go check it out. Tell him JD Mount said you. But I'm done right here. But we're not supposed to, but we should not talk about these issues. We're going to continue on talking about these issues, whether these retarded fucks like it or not. And if they don't fucking like it, they could do something about it. But then again, if they had a problem about it, they would have been done something. Yeah. If they have a problem with it, they would have been done something. But no, they don't want to do anything about it. All they want to do is just cry, bitch, and complain on YouTube. No doubt about that shit. But I said what I had to say. I'm done and I'm out this bitch. Later.